this tutorial, I'll show you how to build a complete interior design scene in ComfyUI by combining multiple objects like a sofa, table, cupboard, and rug into one cohesive render. We'll start with sample images, walk through the workflow step by step, and by the end, you'll know exactly how to turn separate pieces into a stunning AI-generated interior. Okay, first in ComfyUI, double-click on the canvas and type Image Concatenate Multi. This component is a utility node that lets you combine multiple images into one tensor, so we'll use this to define different objects we have. Let's change the input count to 4 and update the inputs. Next, let's add Load Image component. This is exactly where we can insert our images. So I have 4 different images of objects like sofa, rug, and table that we'll combine. Let's load one at a time.
Now, also add the component Image Resize by Longer Side that resizes an image so that its longer dimension matches the target size, and connect input from the Load Image component. And here, I'll set the size to 2000 pixels and interpolation set to nearest. Now we can make a copy of these two components, Load Image and Image Resize, and later change the Load Image input so we have images of all our 4 objects loaded. Once we have these images loaded, provide inputs to Image Concatenate Multi component we had inserted earlier. Next, let's add Image Resize component into our canvas that will connect with output from Image Concatenate Multi component. In here, we can define the dimension of the final output we require that I'm going to set to 2000 by 2000 pixels. Here again, we set the interpolation to nearest. Okay, next in ComfyUI, double-click on the canvas and type KSampler. Drag the KSampler component onto the canvas to insert it.
This is the core node that takes your model, your text prompt, and your settings, then denoises random noise step by step into a finished picture or model. In short, KSampler transforms noise into art. Now add VAE Encode component that takes a regular image and converts it into a latent representation. Next, add Load VAE component that is the node that brings a specific variational autoencoder VAE model into your workflow. Here in the VAE name, we load Quinn. We'll be using Quinn models in this workflow that's generally good for image generation. Next, we can add Load Clip component, node that loads a clip model, contrastive language image pre-training, into your workflow. Clip is what translates text prompts into embeddings that the diffusion model can understand, and sometimes also handles vision embeddings if you're using image guidance. Here again, we set Quinn image. Next, we add Text Encode Quinn Image component that turns your text prompt into embeddings that are aligned with image features. We'll define our prompt in this component later. Let's feed it clip and VAE inputs. Here, now add conditioning zeroOut component that is a utility node that essentially removes or nullifies conditioning information from the pipeline. We can here provide conditioning inputs to KSampler, also the latent image. Now to provide model input to KSampler, let's add load LoRa component that loads a LoRa low-rank adaptation model into your workflow. Here we load Quinn model and connect with KSampler. Also add load diffusion model that does the heavy lifting of image generation. Again, load Quinn model here. With KSampler, we insert VAE Decode to connect with it that takes representation produced by the diffusion model and converts it back into a visible image. Connect VAE model with it too.
Last component we need is save image. That is where the final output will be saved, and we can export it locally. With these final nodes in place, your workflow is complete. But we haven't set any prompt yet. So let's define a prompt and make sure we define how those specific objects need to be placed, images of which we loaded earlier. In KSampler, we can define the number of steps that will also affect the quality of image produced and time taken to process. Now hit the Run option to run this workflow, and you'll see the data flow within components. Here we have an error that's displayed with the Image Concatenate multi-component, so we make sure image pixel set are same for all images. And we hit on Run again. It takes a few seconds to process image. And our render is here. It's a high-quality render, and it's amazing how all objects are utilized in our scene and turn separate pieces into a stunning AI-generated interior image.
We can make alterations, like what if I change the blue sofa to gray one, and then run the workflow again. And it produces another amazing high-quality render. This is how you can create a custom workflow in ComfyUI to make interior renders utilizing different objects you need in a scene. Make sure to subscribe to architutors for more upcoming tutorials on ComfyUI and parametric design. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.